Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to replace your wiper arm assembly on my 1998 VT Calais. This will also work for VT, VX, VY. Not too sure, possibly could also work for VZ. Some tools you're going to need on your wiper assembly, or a used working condition one, which is what I'm doing. I just got a second hand working VY one. So you're going to need that. The first set of tools you're going to need is a socket set and a socket wrench. Another item you will need is a screwdriver, cross tipped for the scrivet, and optional is a trim puller, because it is easier to usually get it out with those trims, but it's not, you can use like a butter knife, whatever, but do need a screwdriver to unscrew them. First thing you want to do is you want to pop your bonnet, undo one of your battery terminals so there's no connection, because we're going to be unplugging the assembly motor, or the wiper assembly arm motor, so just undo that just to be safe. And then you're going to move up to taking the wiper arms off. So now all you want to do is undo your wiper arms. One there, there's the other one. And they should just get it pop out like that. So there's one. If it's stuck in there, I'll pop that out off go. Now that you got the second wiper on, you have this box here that sits here. There's going to be 1, 2, 3 scrivets, so what you need is a cross tip. So you undo them. I already undid it because I had to test to see if it was the assembly arm or the motor that was wrong. So once you got that, this should lift up this part, so you can start to see the old assembly in there. So yeah, so that part you take off. Next you're going to take the passenger side off, so you can see this is still has some in it. So you're just gonna cross tip, take them out, and then that should come out. Mainly new scrivets because sometimes they just break. So yeah, just take that out. I'll cut back to once I've taken them out. Now the scrivets are out of these, so you wanna like wiggle it out because sometimes it does get stuck. That's out. Also, I actually give it a bit of a clean under here because you don't usually go under there. So yeah. Now with this part, you're gonna have some scrivets like there, all along. So you're just gonna want to undo all these, and then you're gonna pull this plate off. Now what you wanna do is just pull this out once all of them are done. Might have to just go to the other side. Get it over this motor. Very clearly. That's that. You can see the motor. And you also might want to give this a clean as well, because I can see a lot of branches, like all this shit under here, so I'm going to give this a clean. Now what you're going to want to do is you want to undo these 4 bolts like up there, then you've got the other 2 up there, and you also want to just make sure you undo this as well. When undoing the bolts, make sure to, no, don't forget that one because it's holding a bracket in. This was very tight, so I just used a just pliers and just pinned it down and just pulled it out because I was trying to be delicate and it was taking way too long, so you might just yank it but try not to break it. So I've got the old part out. The reason mine stopped working was because one of the arms snapped off, so or the connector broke, so that's why I have to put the new one in. So we're gonna put that one in now. Now that you just put the motor back in, just reverse the steps, put the bolts in, put the new clip in, and then all you do is just put this other one back in. Just holds it to the bracket. So I'll redo that, but like I've gotten the other 4 in and connected it again. And then we're just gonna get ready to put the plastic sheeting thing back. Now that you got that plate back in, I'm just gonna put some new scrivets in for some of them. So you just wanna get back up and like line the holes up, and then yeah, just put the scrivets in there, and I'll cut back once I've gotten all of those been put back in. Now that you've got the base plate in, it's time to reinstall these covers. So I'm gonna start with the passenger because we did that one second, so we're just reverse ordering everything. So passenger, and then driver side, and then we'll get on to the wiper arms, and then we test to see if she works, and hopefully this wasn't all for nothing. Well, now we've got these back in, I'm gonna move on to the driver side now and put that old one back in, and then we'll be ready to put the wiper arms on. Now that those are put back in, we're ready to move on to the wiper arms now. So yeah, so I'll cut back to once I've gotten the wipers ready, because I'm also going to replace the blades on them as well, so because they're new and the other ones were shit. So yeah. Alright, now we're going to replace, or not replace, put the wiper arms back on. I just changed out the blades on mine with the new set because they're like 20 bucks, so you're just gonna, if you forget like which ones as well, if you ever look on the inside, in here, it'll focus. Well, if you look in here on this little bar here, it'll say D or P at the end. D for driver's side and P for passenger side. So if you ever forget, and yeah, so you can, yeah, no, but I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but you know, you get it. So, just gonna put that there. So I'm just going to cut to when I get to the next one, because I got to do this up the socket and I kind of forgot it. So put that on there, and then the next wiper arm, and then you should be ready to go. Now that you've got your second one on, now it's time to reconnect the battery and then test to see if they work. So I'm just gonna quickly connect the battery and then turn the car on and test it. Now it's time to test to see if they work. They seem to be working. There we go. Now that's how you change wiper arm assembly in your VT, VX or VY Commodore. Alright, thanks for watching.